This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on last season's national champions, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Moving the receiver now before the snap. The back's got it. Picks up the force, looking for more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Caught behind the line. It's Kaiser. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. You tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain of that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Beavers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out, The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They look to throw it here on second down. He lets it rip. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Beavers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense facing second and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it on the move. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here comes a handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Close to the tight end. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it second down. Handoff in a single back formation. They test the middle but get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Beavers.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Across the 40. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
221 wing, 221 wing.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And this will be fair caught about the 15. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And the Beavers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Beavers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The shotgun handoff here. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime.
Let's go!
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that 1st down that will kick them into that gear.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that. for the first down.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Boy, that was 4th and a mile. I'm surprised they even went for this. What in the world are they thinking? But give them all the credit in the world. They pick it up and keep the drive alive.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10.
Military, stump tenor. To the line, to the line.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Line, trumpet.
Keeby keeps it himself. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
They might want to run that quarterback sneak as part of their base offense. That's 4th and 1. Maybe you get a yard or two. Instead, somehow the defense loses the quarterback, and he picks up a nice gain there.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Fighting, but he won't get in. The defense stops him just short of the goal line. What a play.
On the play. Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line.
221 wing. Ready.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Okay, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's work. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Kaiser. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Okay, ready?
Second down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
We'll try to run it with the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long.
Hey, 27, jump.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Scanning the field, it's Aurora. Quick throw to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still.
Here we go. Set.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Lee. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Rolling the dice on this 4th down call. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Gain of 1. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Kaiser. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Kaiser. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home.
And like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd down now after the sack. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Aurora. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Now here's the toss play. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.